The Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week broadcast to wrap up the regular season with the Sholo Cougars tonight at Page on a Thursday night. Final score 38-6. Sholo gets a big victory. Welcoming everybody to the Sports Zone Radio Game of the Week presented by Hatch Toyota. And this big win was keyed by spirited play on the defensive line by the young men we're about to talk to now. The Sports Zone Radio's player of the game. It's presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. I don't know if I could say enough about the game turned in tonight by number 83, Cutter Pepper, but I'll try to give it my best here as we welcome him on. Cutter, congratulations on the win tonight.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Cutter. Oh, man, I got to tell you, man, you were playing like a man possessed tonight. Man, you're all over the play, all over the field. I mean, we're going into the Halloween weekend, and you were like Michael Myers or Jason or one of those guys terrorizing the Page offense. Tell us about your game, your team, and the performance tonight.
Yes, sir. We just put all this hard work in to try to win the championship. We finally made it to the playoffs. We just got to show what we can do.
You did a lot of that showing tonight, especially guys like you on that defense. We'll talk to another couple of guys that turned out big on your defense tonight. But let's talk about that side of the ball where you play. And how proud you are game in and game out, night in, night out, of the job that your defense does out here. Sholo's got a great defense. You're a good example of the play that the Cougars can expect. How do you feel about your defense?
I really think our defense is pretty good. We just put a lot of work in, and, practice makes perfect, and that's it. I love everyone. Tonight,
Cutter, among the things you were doing, I mean, I think you broke up 3 or 4 passes. You were knocking down passes. You had the quarterback sacks. Did you have a fumble recovery in this one? Maybe a strip sack? I mean, dude, you're all over the place tonight. You're like your teammate Gabe Benali would say, you were a straight dog, dude, tonight. Was there something different about your game? And you play great all the time, but I just haven't seen quite a performance like this one yet this season from you.
I was kind of mad because I didn't start, so I just had to show show the coach what I can do.
Yeah, well, you showed everybody what you can do tonight. That film right there, that game, there are going to be a lot of teams watching. You get into the playoffs, and your opponents are going to be doing a lot of game planning around number 83 on that defense. You were drawing a lot of double teams as the game went along tonight. The last thing I want to ask you, Cutter, about your future. I know that earlier on in the year I talked to your dad, who's one of the coaches, and talked about your potential and your maybe a future playing at the next level. I know there's been some interest. Do you have anything set, or what do you think about some college football?
I would love to play some college football. I'd love to, actually.
You just love to. That's the thing. Nothing in stone yet, right? Nothing set, but you can keep those options open?
Yes, sir.
All right. One more thing. Go look up Ted Hendricks, okay? Ted Hendricks, he was nicknamed the Stork, defensive player for the Oakland Raiders way back in the day. Wore number 83. He was tall, he was lanky, and he was mean. Check him out at some time on the YouTubes, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, buddy. Congratulations on the win tonight.
Thank you.
Here is Cutter Pepper, the Sports Zone Radio's player of the game in this one tonight. It's presented by White Mountain Regional Medical Center. Sholo beats Page 38-6, the final score in this one tonight at Page.